Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 1, Episode 26, I believe.
Should it be 31? 31 would be the perfect one.
Why 31?
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah. Well, we'll talk about Halloween a little later. I'm Bill Henning. This is my brother Harry Henning III.
Hey, how you doing?
And we got Walt Herbine over there.
How y'all doing tonight?
And welcome for joining us for our little end of the week wrap up of what's new, what's interesting, and whatever else we think of within a week. Please,
this is a slow one as far as new stuff.
Yeah, we say that every week. Yeah, we appreciate if you hit like, hit subscribe.
Yep, and that.
Come back again, but thanks for joining us.
Just don't hit us hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great to hear and talk to people on the phone and give us good compliments and stuff. You know, hey, we just try. We're just a couple trained people.
Yeah, we're just
trained.
We just kind of like to hang out, and thanks for hanging out with us. As far as what's new this week, we did get some more calendars in.
Yeah, we got some nice ones too. We got the BNSF calendar with 12 nice shots on that. And, they're so small you can't see them unless you actually open the calendar, but we don't want to do that because then it wouldn't be new to you. Then we have the Union Pacific, 12 good shots there. Then some really nice shots, colored shots of the Santa Fe. Really nice calendar there. Then we have the CSX Transportation, that's what they're calling it. 12 good colored photos there. A couple on bridges and trestles, which really look nice. And last but not least, one of my favorites is the Rio Grande. And another good 12 colored photos in this one as well.
Where's the Norfolk Southern one?
I don't know.
Is there one over there?
Norfolk Southern.
Sure didn't sell it?
Nah, we couldn't have sold all of them already.
No, I don't recall.
I don't know.
While we're checking on that,
Where'd you get that beer?
I know our Eagles, unfortunately, our Eagles suck this year.
Oh, you mean the losers?
Yeah, it's not.
There are no Norfolk Southern.
So I got a rye, Eagles rye.
I lied.
By our local brewery, Brown Guys Brewery.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have shaken it, should you? Man, you're getting all over.
Oh.
Did you have one too many already, or?
A little foamy. I think you shook it up on me. Shaking my hand.
Here's the Norfolk Southern.
There's a Norfolk. See, that's my favorite one, and it's like you were a mystery.
You know what it is? We ran out of room. It was behind the other one.
Boy, that beer smells good.
Man, freaking shaking my beer.
Hey, Walt, we shouldn't have shook it too much.
Hey, don't bring me in on your brother. You and your brother, your tactics to your brother.
Me.
Wasn't me, it was himself.
You guys are rough.
Not me. Hey, you're the alcoholic, not me.
Not me. Just like my beer once in a while. We'll talk more about beer later.
What new magazines do we got in? At least you missed it. You didn't get them.
The new Rail Pace magazine came in.
That has a lot of good pictures of the flooding down around from the Schuylkill River when we had the Hurricane Ida or whatever came through.
Ida. Yeah.
Yeah, you just passed it.
What else? Last week.
Sorry, Harry did not remember to turn his phone off tonight.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Last week we talked about that observation book.
Yeah,
volume
you had
one.
volume 1. This is volume 2.
Like 2 days later, volume 2 came.
What letter alphabet's this one?
This goes from basically where C left off in the other one to FEC. So
FEC.
So you got.
What's wrong with G?
Yeah. Yeah, so you got Central New Jersey, Canadian Pacific, Conrail, CSX, D&H,
Conrail,
Denver, Rio Grande, EBT, some East Broad Top maybe, some Erie, among others. So I'll have to check this one out too. But I haven't had a chance
to
look at one of those yet. But that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my beer.
So how was your train beer ride?
Yeah. See, this is leftovers just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, last Sunday.
Yeah, let's hear about that.
Went to the Northern Central Railway. They had it was the first time doing a ale on the rails train ride, and they had
The on the rail. I mean, was that
on
like
the rails.
Old people feeling achy?
No, weren't feeling any pain by the time the train was over. The trip was over. But no, they had 3 breweries, 4 beers from each brewery. So you had 12 samples. But it was a nice trip. First time I was out there. I have a little video of it.
You got a video? Let's see the video.
Yeah, this is a lot of people who go to York every year. This is
It's just south of York.
York.
Yeah, New Freedom, PA, and typically most of the rides usually go from New Freedom to Hanover Junction. On this particular trip, they went further up. They went to the Howard Tunnel.
Never knew Howard Tunnel.
Howard Tunnel. So this is the front of the building. Yeah, inside that building, they have a nice little gift shop in there. That's where I got my shirt.
Cool.
Shirt.
Is that Northern?
Northern Central Railway. Then outside, then you go back outside. There are the passenger cars they have, kind of old style passenger cars.
Neat, because they were built out of flat cars.
That's the engine, the York, the 440, but they weren't running that this day. They were running the diesel, so they had that kind of tucked away in this little engine house. There's off to the side of the building. They have a little engine house on the side. They got a window so you can kind of see some of it, but you can't see the whole engine. So it's like, what the heck? I came to see this engine.
The one thing you wanted to see, you didn't get to see.
So
huh?
I found it. It was hiding behind this door. I went in and took a peek at him. Thing's a gorgeous engine. I love it.
I know all that stuff in there.
You gotta look at it
with the
too, man.
sound.
They put sound in.
No, that was actually only built like 5 or...
I think 2013.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? You're gonna have to take another trip out there to ride behind that one?
You are correct.
Maybe that'd be
But I remember when they had brought this in from... It was out west they built it. I don't remember the state.
Building these guys.
Maybe you see about doing that when we go out to New York.
They brought it in on flatbeds.
They built that one, and the first one they built was a Leathon. That one's also in Pennsylvania.
Bill, it does not look like you're on the train if you're videotaping.
They're pulling it into the station.
Okay.
You'll see the engine, the GP. They have a GP9, an old GP9. Actually, I think either over the winter or in the spring they're going to repaint it Pennsylvania Railroad.
That's cool.
They have an open car. The windows are open, which was a little cold, a little chilly for that. So we didn't want to. We're glad we didn't get tickets for the open.
I'm just glad to see they used the old railroad flat cars and turned them into passenger cars.
Yeah, so there's the engine. Like I say, that's going to get repainted apparently Pennsylvania, I believe the guy was mentioning. There's my better half, my companion on the trip. And they give you a couple sample glasses to use.
They look small.
Yeah. Not really. They pretty much filled them up to the top. And like I said, you had 12 different beers from 3 different breweries.
That's cool.
All sorts from lights to dark brown stouts. So it was quite interesting. And the gentleman who, Glenn, one fellow Glenn, he's from the York County ale trails. He's like a beer expert. He spent the whole time on that trip just
Telling you about
telling
the
you
beers.
everything you want to know about beer. I've learned more about beer last week than
That's
I
the
have
station
in 20
where Abe Lincoln was.
Yeah, that's a Hanover Junction. Yeah. Some beautiful scenery as you're
And I
going
know
along.
at the Y they discontinued the track.
Say it took us to the Howard Tunnel. That's kind of coming. This is us coming out of the Howard Tunnel on the opposite side.
Were the bees with you?
What's that?
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, Dad went. The old man went.
Yeah, old man.
There's Glenn. Glenn was awesome. I mean, he was incredible knowledge of beer. The trip was 3 hours. I think he talked almost nonstop, and everything was interesting.
So, that will often offset the bitterness of a beer as well. So when you're having this beer, the IBUs are a little bit higher, but this doesn't taste overly bitter, right? There's really not a lot of bitterness in this beer either.
Yeah, so he was a pretty nice guy and really
Cool.
informative. It was quite interesting. He made it really interesting. Then we ended up back at the beginning, and then in the back of here they have a couple train layouts.
Ah.
They have an O gauge layout, and they have an HO layout.
pretty cool.
Yeah, apparently they just recently built these.
It's like MTH track.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Real tracks. Well, it's
Yep.
MTH buildings, a couple of them.
It's an MTH engine. Somebody's an MTH fan.
Did they have the HO replica out there on their little layout?
They do have an HO layout next to this. As you'll see. Here's the HO layout.
Oh, I see there.
There's the old. Yeah, you see the old man back there. Oop, there it is. There's the York.
What happened to your video? There's the Jeep.
And they also do have a small little loop of N.C.R.R. Do have a little N.C.R.R. loop
No,
there,
that's cool.
along with some shelves of other things on display. So that was a pretty good trip. You know, I recommend going out there. Though I'd recommend double checking if you're not going for the ale on the rails, which like I say, that was the first time they did it, and they're looking to do it some more in the future. But double check, make sure what's running that day. You know, make sure that if you're going to go see a steam engine, make sure the steam engine.
Do they do any other like special sort of like Reading and Northern does? They do like the fall scare.
Yeah, they do that,
shit.
and
Or a Christmas thing.
with the old engine, they'll do like a Civil War reenactment train, and they have a whole schedule of different things they do. So, I mean, they're fairly new and they're growing, but
Yeah, they're a couple
it was
years.
pretty neat. It was neat.
Walt had
Yeah, speaking of the
17.
the Northern Central, the engine that they had on there, I guess was this one here.
It's been out for a little bit. I know it's kind of small. Bachmann did produce one. It's DCC with sound.
I think it's pretty cool.
I'm amazed at how they fit all that stuff in there.
You gotta look at it
with the
too, man.
sound.
They put sound in N.C.R.R.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, so I mean, and you look at it a lot, and if you ever like get into it, there's people do a lot of things. They take the old phones and take the speakers out of the phones, and use them for a lot of little things in small spots. Because they are, I mean, you listen to your phone. I mean, it does have a pretty good sounding speaker.
This thing is pretty cool.
We'll have to run it.
Yeah, well, go take it for time. Yeah, I want to see how it sounds.
So do I. I'm sure our audience wouldn't mind seeing it run.
Let's see what it does.
All right, we'll just run through. We're gonna run through the basics.
There's the little York. Northern Central
I
Railroad.
got the passenger cars kind of go with it.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Let's power this bad boy up.
Got a whistle?
I like that bell. Got that old premium sound for it.
There, it's going into the Howard Tunnel. think it's pretty neat. It's a,
Yeah.
it's a little guy, but
A little guy. I know probably you might say it didn't sound very loud. We try not to really go in and mess with the TVs and change anything when we're test running, especially the HO case person.
What I like is that bell. It's got that antique ding
to it. Yeah.
to it.
They probably went and got the sound because that is comes with a soundtracks sound system. So
That's cool.
they probably sent somebody out there to
Tape it.
well, because I kind of can't wait till the T1s come back and see if they go out and get some new sounds to the T1s. It's sort of like the big boy.
Yeah.
that's cool. Neat little thing. I like it.
Yeah.
I might need one. Especially now after I'm a
Now you
Northern
played
Central
with
fan.
it.
Well,
Well, now I'm a Northern Central Railroad fan. It's like, oh, I might need one of these little engines now.
So we got one in stock here at the shop. So?
Yeah, I know you wanted the Lionel one when they came
Yeah, I
out.
kind of missed out on that. That's all right.
Yeah.
Someday.
Speaking of Lionel, what do we got over there?
Well, one thing I wanted to note was a reminder: the Colebrook Railroad.
Yes.
We're going to.
Absolutely.
We're going November 15th.
Yep.
We're taking the show on the road, shall we say, or on the rail, to
That's
ride the rail
everybody's
bikes.
chance to come with us.
Yeah, we're going to ride the rail bikes, right? November
Yeah.
15th. We're also bringing the old man, so it'll be the four of us. I don't know how much pedaling he's going to do. What do you think?
I think he's gonna, hey guys, I'm tired. Can you pedal?
Come on, pedal, guys. But yeah, we'll be on there November 15th on the 1 o'clock trip. I believe they still have some open cars. So if anybody interested in joining us, they hold 3 or 4 people per car.
That's your chance to get on the show with us too.
Yeah. So get a few friends and come and join us. While we're there, we're going to stop
and see our friends.
We're going to stop. We have friends of ours have the new Colebrook Rail Stop, a model railroad stop right there at the Colebrook Railroad. So we're
Yes,
kind of
Bill and Chris and a few of the other guys, Tim.
If you
They've
guys
all been working their butts off over there.
Yeah, if you used to go to the old train shop out there in Boyertown on Route 100, outside Boyertown.
Yep.
Kind of like
part of Boyertown,
yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, it was like on the outskirts. Like people from Pottstown and everything. That was kind of probably one of that area. Reading, a lot of people from Reading. That area was a nice little guy. The owner passed away. They kind of took on.
The old train shop. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were right outside of Boyertown. On Route
Yeah,
100.
they purchased it from the
estate.
The estate, and they moved everything over to the railroad itself, which I think is great because it gives you a nice key location with the trains.
Yeah, I think they'll do real well being associated with the Colebrook Railroad.
And the best part about it is how often do you hear of a new train store opening up?
Well, Bill works for the railroad itself, so that's another.
Yeah.
thing.
One of the guys, Bill, one of the owners up there, he actually refurbs
the passenger cars, and the passenger cars. If you go in one of them passenger cars, they are just museum quality.
Oh, they're beautiful. The stained glass windows that they're putting in those things.
Oh my gosh, they are beautiful cars.
A lot of oak.
Deb and I went 2 years ago for the Champagne New Year's special run or whatever, and the car we were in was with the Christmas decorations were just incredible. How well they decorate. For the holidays.
Donated a lot of Christmas decorations for there.
So yeah, that had to plug that out. The reminder, November 15th. So
They're doing an observation car right now, restoring it.
Yeah, they got 2 new cars. One doesn't need a whole lot of work to get it run. The other one came in on a flatbed, an old wood one. So that'll take some work. But I mean, they're doing some good stuff. Up there.
Yeah. They're what do you call? They got 2 steam engines this year.
2 steam engines. I don't know how long before either of them are running, but at least they're in the right direction.
Yeah. Steam engine takes a little bit of time.
Takes time. Yeah.
Time and lots of money.
But at least they're
heading in the right direction.
They're heading in the right direction. It's going to take a while, but
I mean, it's very nice. I mean, if you get a chance in this area, go out there and take a trip, because if you've seen what they started out with and where they are today, they have they've been around maybe 5-6 years.
Not very long.
Yeah, about that.
Less than 8.
But everything they've done over there has been magnificent.
Oh yeah, and I think the town has been very, very helpful with them.
Yeah, they built that little station that they have, which is very unique. So,
and all. So, get a chance.
Check it out. Well, since big holiday tonight, right now, we should be out trick or treating. But
the kids ain't been beating the door down, but
So with that in mind, Walt, we decided on a Herbine Halloween here. So
a lot of the stuff, none of the real. You've seen some of the new stuff that came in. Not all the new stuff came in from Lionel
in time for Halloween.
in time for Halloween. For all your Halloweeners, the Halloween train, like the Halloween box car, the steam train set didn't come in. What else was there?
the Camelback.
That's not a Camelback, it's a General.
And they're also doing a Camelback.
No, they're
Oh,
doing a Camelback too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's in the Camelback section, I believe.
Oh, okay. The Radiant Beacon didn't come in, so we kind of have some of the stuff I pulled out for all you.
And some of this stuff's been out for a year or two,
We got the.
but some of it's kind of funny.
New
Yeah,
old
it's kind of
stuff.
like some of the old other cards, the animated cards they got. They got the Mummy and Dracula. You know,
Wolfman.
Wolfman's going down.
you know,
Wolfman's going up.
spooky, the end of the line, Transylvania Railroad. You know, we got.
They chase each other around.
Yeah,
Dracula chases the.
Mummy.
yeah. Welcome aboard. We've been waiting for you. The animated sign.
These are cool.
This is all part of the plug and play set. Also comes, if you don't have plug and play, it comes with a little pigtail that you can.
We need to
Guys,
set a track up here that goes around.
Hey, we can't have everything. Here is end of the line train station. Part of the plug and play system. It's not quite as spooky as the houses. We need some bad.
Yeah, it's kind of.
The
Maybe-
mansion was pretty cool.
It's kind of- Looks like a fresh-
You need to put like Halloween. You need some smoke. You need some smoke pouring out of it. Whatever.
Need some dirt on there too.
Need some dirt and some peeling paint, not bright
Yeah.
orange.
Yes, it's too new look.
It's too. Yeah, those freshly painted bright orange.
You got the Witch's Brew.
That's
Bill.
actually kind of neat looking.
Oh, Bill, what is in the Witch's Brew? And then we got the Pacific Freight Express. Being Pacific Ship Southern Horrific.
It's kind of a takeoff from the
Pacific Fruit Express.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know we have several other Halloween
oh
cars.
yeah, there was also another new elevated oil tank one that they were coming out with. So, that, you missed a little speeder, Halloween speeder. We didn't get the.
The
We'll
trolley
worry
was
about
out-
them when they come out.
The trolley was out last year, so I don't know if they'll be in again or not.
No. So,
But
What?
anyway,
it's in the catalog, so. Just what do you call?
happy
Nobody
Halloween.
brought any candy with them tonight?
No.
Well, they definitely did bring their masks. But that's all I kind of got.
That's all you kind of got, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm lacking on new stuff this week. No new shipments came in, but probably in the next week or so we'll have more stuff to talk about that'll last us for the next.
Don't worry, I got you covered. Okay.
All right, what you got? You got some part stuff?
What do you got?
Yeah, I got parts. We did some new parts now. Most of you guys, this is for the post-war guys. You looking for parts for your milk cars and so forth. The 3472 milk cars. They're the good magnetized milk cans. As you can see, that they stay on there pretty good.
How many milk cans did you fit on there, Mr. Harry?
I didn't count. I just stuck them on. But anyway, you get milk cans for $12.50 a set, and the part number for those is 3472-1 is the part number on our website for those. And that's, like I said, 10 cans for $12.50.
Actually, we do have them packaged. You can buy 50 also.
Yeah, some guys that want to buy them for their stores or in bulk can buy 50
Yeah,
cans.
we do have 50 packs.
Then we have the other thing I wanted to hit was
We need to make little aluminum beer kegs.
this is another new product that we're doing, and a lot of guys buy their switches. They buy them used. What's always missing? The voltage plugs. Everybody's always asking for voltage plugs, so we're doing voltage plugs. And the voltage plugs themselves, the part number for that is, let's see here, the voltage plug was 711-151. They're $2.50 a piece, or you can buy 12 of them for $18.
This could be a good drinking game.
Yeah. Stack them. But all you guys know, the voltage plug goes in. This is your accessory voltage. There goes my milk can. You know, it takes me a while to make them things.
You don't make them.
Yeah, right.
No, we put them together, okay?
But you jam a magnet up. You drop a glue and you jam a magnet up the hole.
Well, there's a lot more than just jamming a magnet up the hole. All right. The next thing we have new is for the radar car. That would have been, what the heck did they call that radar car? I know.
It's an operating radar car.
No, they have an actual name for it. Scanning scope. It's an operating radar scanning scope car. Okay, and that was the 3540. But we're doing the radar that spins that goes on the car, and we have them. They're $14.95 a piece. These are not going to be sold in bulk. But to go with that same car, we have we also have the antenna.
How you put that in there?
Yeah, I put that in there so we can spin it. But in the bag.
You're spinning too fast. They go around real slow.
Yeah, well. Anyway, the antenna that goes with that is also a 465-12 that gives you the antenna base and the two dishes, which I know if you bought these parts separate,
they have unidentified
that
aliens.
is 465 both 6 and 7 for those parts, but we have it as one full assembly as the 465-12, and these are $5.50 a piece, so you can outfit a car pretty nicely. I know I needed this one for my car. That's what was broken on it. So now I have a complete one for my car. But yeah, I think we got some nice new parts for coming up. I mean, stop playing with the milk cans. But
they're nice.
They're nice. I mean, this fills in our post-war guys as far as parts, and you know we're making steady pace. So I think it's good.
Always new parts coming on.
We're trying. We're always trying.
Some of the parts are getting rare and hard to make.
Hard
some
to
of
find.
Some of them, you know, either not manufactured. Some of the tooling for some of these old parts are no longer available, so it's getting
hard to find them from the guys that were making them, and that's what we've been trying to do. Is we've been trying to locate the guys that were making some of these tools.
I know. I'm starting to have to. What do you call some of the HO stuff?
Yeah. So I have one now for my car. That makes my car complete with not having a broken one.
Yeah, because actually, it's what do you call? You see I see people on eBay selling cam motors for the River Rossies.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like looking, getting my itching on some of the stuff and finding some cam motors to replace old motors. Cause
a lot of guys used to use Zagamis.
And what do you call? But you could get some of them cam motors on eBay or whatever for like $5.
Well, you remember guys like we used to put Zagami motors in.
Yeah, they were like
35, 40 bucks.
I'm like, yeah.
And that was back then.
Yeah, that was back in the 80s. Early 80s.
So what else we got?
I wanted to share with you. I was
I want to see this thing.
I was surfing the old interweb, whatever, for something else.
The interweb?
The old
So what else could you get burned on?
Yeah, what else can I burn on, you know? So I saw this thing, it's like, oh, that's cool, you know? And I was
Another Facebook buy?
Yeah, well, actually, no, it wasn't a Facebook buy. But I found it coming across, it's a steam engine model kit. It's kind of for like STEM, science, technology, engine, and mechanism.
Oh, yeah.
The idea is it's to learn how a steam engine operates. So it's this plastic model kit. You know, it comes disassembled. It's like 140
Oh, it was
parts.
disassembled, huh?
Yeah, I had to build it. Got to build it.
You didn't get us showing you how to build it?
So yeah, it has 140 pieces to it.
So let's see how you build it.
You want to see what it looks
Yeah,
like?
I want to see how you build it.
I'll build it real quick. Put my super fast building skill to the test here.
Ah, you super fast. Let's see
Yep.
this super fast building skill.
Real men don't need instructions.
Look at all them parts.
Lots of pots. 140 pots. Whoop, dropped one.
Oh man, I wish I could build that fast. What about you, Walt? You wish you could build that fast?
I can build it faster.
Man,
A lot of parts, a lot of screws.
Only if
Wires,
you work that
plugs.
fast around the store.
decals?
Has stickers, yep, decals, various decals for it.
I didn't think Bill knew how to work that fast.
I didn't think so either, man.
They put him down on the production line.
Up here he doesn't. I know he doesn't move this
You're
fast.
so full.
He must have been drinking.
Either that or you're really bored. It's looking good.
Yep. So there it is.
Well, how's it work now?
It's actually kind of cool. It's got a couple of little switches up front. So
What kind of batteries?
it uses 4 AA batteries to work it. The idea is to teach you how a steam engine works. It has a cylinder in the front here with clear plastic, so you can see the piston
Yeah,
going in
see
and
how
out.
it has the
Got the valves up there.
down each side.
You know, got your
Eccentrics.
centric, your valve gears. Turn it on. Turn the fire on. It's got a little fire light in there for the firebox.
Oh, that's cool.
You got your whistle. And you got smoke. Kick your smoke out.
Ah, smoke unit. What scent do you got in that one?
And they got your on switch.
That's cool. It shows the little valves moving back and
Yeah.
forth.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Shows your intake and your exhaust. So you got your compression stroke and decompression stroke. Rather neat.
Yeah.
What do you got?
The
Beer?
little crank
beer
here
brew in
doesn't quite work right. So yeah. 'Cause
What's that got? Beer smell in that?
Yeah. Well, that sucker smokes
That
out
really
pretty good.
smokes pretty good.
But it does.
I'm amazed at how fast it smokes.
Yeah, as soon as you turn it on, man, it smokes. But actually, there's a little cup in there. This flips open. Oh, let me turn it off. This actually flips open. Has a little cup in here you fill with water.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, so it's steam.
Yeah.
it's actual
It has a little,
steam.
and it has a little heating element, a little electric heat element here. So when you turn
So
it
it
on,
mists water up.
yeah, like instantly. It gives
That's
you a
pretty
pretty
cool.
neat effect, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought
Look
it was
at
pretty
that
cool.
Hey, poof. Yeah,
Yeah,
look at that.
So I wasn't 100% sure, like from our past experience.
That would be a cool setup for buildings, where you don't use, where you need a large
Quantity.
Yeah, and you're not, not spending smoke fluid.
Yeah. I like that. That's pretty neat.
It'd make the wife's
House on fire. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was a little worried about, you know how it is. You don't know what you're going to get. But
What new toy will Bill find next week?
Now we just need a sound system to it, right?
yeah. Yeah, so like I said, as you build it in the instructions, they do explain how a steam engine works, what the different parts are and such.
Yeah.
So it is really education, really
Got a
educational.
John Will super chuffer in it.
Yeah. Boy, Hannah, you get pretty wet. You know, you just get the shooting the water out.
Vaporizer.
Yeah,
That's pretty neat.
it was pretty neat. So
Now, how much was that thing?
I think it was around 60, 70 bucks. I think.
Wow.
I think it was.
Still ain't bad.
Yeah,
That's gonna be one of them models that down the road, you know, it'll be hard to find.
I don't know.
Be like the old Renwalls kits.
Yeah, like I say, I thought it was kind
Pretty
of
neat.
I always knew. I like that it was geared towards education. You know,
Yep.
what they call science, technology, engine, mechanism, STEM. That's what I
That's
got.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. Last week I had mentioned my Lego train, my Lionel Lego train. Unfortunately,
I heard you had a little problem.
I got it's all running good, and the electronics all work. But one of the on the trucks, one of the clips that stick up on the Lionel is kind of hitting. So I gotta make a couple adjustments.
Lego clearance.
Yeah, a little Lego clearance issue I gotta fix. But other than that, it's pretty much right. Here's a little teaser. Here's a picture of it, of my Lionel
Bill's Lionel Lego.
Lego train. So
I liked it. Nice Norfolk and Southern. Good choice.
good choice. Yeah. So we'll talk about and we'll run it. Like I say, it's got the it's Lion Chief. Has a bell, your whistle,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole thing. So it's pretty neat. So I'll share that next week. Other than that, tickets, Allentown tickets. Remember, Allentown's coming up November 13th and 14th next weekend.
We got piles of them, guys. Look at them all. They're all just waiting for you guys to come in and grab them.
Yeah, if you buy one, get one ahead of time, you can get in an hour early.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beat the line. You don't have to wait in line. Just kind of go in at 8 o'clock.
We have one other local show, November 20th. We'll probably touch that again. Is East Greenville Train Show, and that is hosted by the North Penn N.Gagers. Didn't ask the North Penn O-Gagers about
S-Gagers or N-Gagers?
S-Gagers.
You said N-Gage.
I'm sorry, did I say? No, I said S-Gage. Or whatever. S-Gage.
North Penn S-Gagers.
S-Gagers.
And they didn't invite the North
there
Penn
other
O-Gagers?
Nope.
There's other layouts there. There's like
Yeah, there's,
4 different layouts.
it's layout 1 is the North Penn S-Gagers. Layout 2 is Trains in Motion, is 6x9 for kids 11 and under. Then the layout 3 is TCA, a 12x6 layout for kids 11 and under. And then a layout 4, Chuck the Train Man, a 2x4 HO layout. Test tracks available, buy and selling all gauges.
When is that again?
November 20th.
November 20th. Oh, I can't make that.
I know, isn't that the day of the parade?
That's that's our Lansdale Holiday Mardi Gras
We won't
parade.
be there for that one.
I don't know, what time's the parade start?
1 o'clock.
Oh, we got plenty of time. We go first thing 9 o'clock in the morning.
No,
Oh,
I gotta have the Camelback down
well, you
here.
guys have to.
Well,
Bill has to because Bill is our grand marshal or heading up our Lansdale.
I'm the co-chairman of the.
and I'll be bringing the Camelback
So
down.
I
for the
really
day.
technically don't have to be the
No,
firehouse.
you got to be here to open the store.
We got no problem there.
You got to be here to open the store.
Yeah, we're gonna go out to. You better go to Plan B on that one. I'll be riding on a fire truck.
But that ain't till. Oh, that's right. You'll be with Santa Claus, won't you?
Oh.
And then Santa Claus comes down here to the shop and spends the rest of his afternoon here on the back of the train.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Look at that thing sweating up a storm. Look at that. It's all wet.
Yeah.
Just like a real boiler. But it's not hot.
Thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying that would kind of be good for like buildings.
Yeah. As long as it's not paper.
Yeah, as long as it's not paper. This definitely has a lot of moisture coming out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Maybe it would be good for a burning house if it was plastic.
That's what I said. That'd
you know.
look pretty cool.
Because you'd have the moisture on the outside, so that'd be the firemen wetting it down, you know. Right?
Yeah.
So
Or even like a bigger building where you don't you can put that bunch of water in there and it'll probably you're doing an open house or what do you call it?
But I think this is good for a burning building. Like that burning building I have, the bar up there on the layout. Well, I have to fill that every 3 hours when we have a show.
Yeah.
because the kids are constantly pushing the button.
Yeah, there ain't enough smoke.
Yeah. The Lionel's burning house that they're be out shortly. That thing has a mega smoke unit on it.
The only thing, you need some colored smoke because
Well,
I'm just
unfortunately,
saying,
they're
being a
vapors,
fireman,
and vapors do not have color.
somebody has to come up with that,
Colored smoke? What, like black smoke?
like black or there's all different color smokes and fires
Yeah.
that you gotta watch for. Black.
Yeah, they're all
Well,
toxic.
Most of them are black, but you gotta learn to read smoke. It changes colors and starts changing to certain colors. You better look out.
Yeah, and they're all toxic. So.
Yep.
All right. What else we got? Is that it?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Till next week.
Till next week, we say that's
Hopefully
all, folks.
Hopefully next week.
No. Next week I won't be around.
What do you mean next week you won't be around?
We have our annual pig roast for the Boy Scouts.
And what day is that?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Where you have a pig roast with the Boy Scouts. You don't have a pig roast with us.
I'll bring you some pig roast. We roast the whole pig. All
Which
day,
you
all day
get from
Saturday.
you get from my buddies
Yep.
over at Hatfield.
Yeah. No, we don't.
You're not getting it.
We get
this
the
time?
pig roaster from
Yeah,
them.
you get the pig
No,
roaster.
because they don't make all their pigs are too big.
Yeah,
Go
we
back
have
up.
300 to 500 pound
Yeah,
pigs.
we use
you have to
100
go
pound.
over to ladies.
We go over to our local shop, Lansdale Meat Market. We get
Yeah.
our pig because we need about 100 pounds. Not no freaking 200 or 300 pound pig. It don't fit in it won't fit in the pig roaster. So
No,
so
'cause
no, so
usually
we
we
probably gonna take a week off next week. So we'll be
what's-
back in 2 weeks.
And then the following week is the weekend of.
The parade. And
No,
Actually-
no. You have the following weekend, and after that, next weekend if we're not having, then that following weekend's Allentown.
We'll take some video shots from
of
Allentown.
Yeah.
On the road to Allentown
Yeah.
next in 2 weeks, right?
Oh, and well, that's the 14th, the 13th, and 14th. Then on the 15th of November will be that Monday at Coverdale.
Yeah, and then we'll show that the following Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. See you guys.
Well, we got a new whistle tonight.
We got a new whistle.
Nah, I stick with the old traditional. Oh. See you guys.
Good night.
Happy
See ya.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Hope you get lots of candy.
Uh.